In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop caring about what other people think of you. Coming up. Rising to be. Rising to be productive. Rising to be organized. Rising to be inspired. Who are you rising to be? New videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B Rising, and welcome to Rising to Be, the only place on the internet where I help you rise to be who you want to be, helping you rise to be productive, organized, and inspired. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday on my channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can become a riser. Stop being fake and click like, it's free, I promise. And click the bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video. Sometimes YouTube likes to hide my videos if you don't also click the bell, so make sure you do that as well. So let's get into this video. Anyway, today's video is going to be about how to stop caring about what other people think of you. Now, without further ado, the first tip I have for you is 1. Stop what you're doing. When your mind has one negative thought pop up, without stopping it, it leaves room open for more to come in and completely shift your mood. You don't want those negative thoughts to start to bubble over onto others either. And now you have to apologize for accidentally saying something negative to others. You don't want to be seen by others as someone who is always negative. You don't want to be the Eeyore of your friend group. Now, I'm not saying you have to be Tigger all the time, but definitely try to stay on top of how often you say something negative to others and yourself. By feeding those negative thoughts into your life on a constant basis, it will soon become a part of your identity unless you get it under control. This is definitely something I struggle with, and something that helped me the most is by doing a negative thought count, where I counted the number of times I said something negative, and I also recruited a few others in my life to help me keep count, or essentially remind me of what I'm doing. It's very easy to slip back into old habits, which is why this is so important in changing this habit. Once that's done, now it's time to shift. Think of easy to remember mantras to say to yourself, like, I'm not my negative thoughts, I am a positive person, and I never get upset or angry. It's important to course correct and disrupt the thought when speaking these words into your life. It may not seem like it's working, but trust me, the more that you say it, the more it will have an impact to disrupt these patterns in your life. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I just want to share the word of the day with you, which is progress, advance, or development toward a better, more complete, or more modern condition. And our monthly theme for the month of September is the month of falling into a better you. If you want to stay motivated and inspired all month long, you can download my motivational wallpapers for your computer and phone for free once you join my Patreon down below. Now, back to the video. Tip 2, stop worrying about others. Look, in case you didn't know, comparison is a trap. Comparison is the thief of joy. When you put your attention on someone else's lane, you forget about the finish line and end up losing the race. Comparing yourself to other people often isn't done in a balanced way, because we are usually comparing our own reality to someone else's highly edited social media page. And if you know that certain accounts you follow typically trigger you to doubt yourself, then it's probably time to unfollow or mute their page. Think of this as a mental clarity cleanse, because it should feel freeing to release yourself from these unrealistic standards you are holding yourself to. Instead, look for accounts who often do Flashback Fridays, where they show just how far they've come in life. People like entrepreneurs who started their business with very humble beginnings and are now owning and operating their own company headquarters. As an entrepreneur, this is something that definitely helps me to stay motivated and to remember that all my hard work will pay off in due time. Do you want even more Rising to Be in your life? Then join the Rising to Be Patreon. It helps you support the channel and other forms of content. There's 3 tiers to choose from, starting as low as $4. So here's a breakdown of Tier 1. You get access to the monthly wallpapers for your computer and phone to keep you motivated and inspired all month long. You get to choose one monthly video topic, and of course, you get a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 2 has access to monthly wallpapers. You get to choose one monthly video topic, early access to videos, and of course, a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 3 has access to the monthly wallpapers. They get to choose 2 monthly video topics and 1 podcast topic. Early access to videos and podcasts, a Patreon shout out in my next video, and of course exclusive access to my printable collection from my Etsy store, risingtobe. And it's only available through Patreon and Etsy, so this is something you really want to jump on. There are 3 tiers to choose from. I plan on adding even more as we go along. So I hope you'll consider joining the Patreon risers. Keep rising to be who you want to be. Tip 3, track your progress. It's really easy to feel like you haven't accomplished anything at times, which is why I highly recommend tracking your progress. I even track my YouTube progress. Why? Because I put a lot of effort into my YouTube videos, and sometimes it doesn't really feel like I'm getting anywhere. I finally hit 100 subscribers back in June. It was a journey, and here I am having over 200 subscribers. It's important to look back on your progress. It helps to humble you, and it also helps you keep focused on the bigger goal so that you can keep moving forward, or even use a journal to write down journal entries on your struggles and progress along the way. Make sure to write dates and pour out exactly how you feel. Think of your journal as your closest confidant who never tells your secrets. Don't hold back and say what you need to say. This will be an amazing thing to have when you have reached your end goal. You'll be able to flip back through the pages and see the struggles you had back then compared to the ones you are dealing with now. This can help you to see that if you could get past all of those struggles, then there is nothing that could hold you back from going further. I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments what tip you'll use to stop caring about what other people think of you. I want to share the question of the day with you, which is, what have you made progress on this week? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. And don't forget to download my free monthly motivational wallpapers for your computer and phone. The monthly theme for the month of September is the month of falling into a better you. And you can get that for free once you join my Patreon down below. Now, back to the video. Tip 4, stop being fake. In order to stop doubting yourself, you have to start by actually getting real with yourself on what you want and on what you know you can accomplish. Now, I'm not saying you should simply talk yourself out of trying things. I'm saying don't underestimate the effort needed to make things happen. One thing that I have definitely underestimated was my YouTube channel, my Etsy store, and of course my podcast. And because I typically underestimate things, I decided to postpone the release of my podcast. Not cancel, postpone. And yes, if you're a perfectionist, this can often be the worst thing you can do, because you never finish things because you always think that it has to be tweaked. This is another part of being fake. Why? Because believe it or not, nothing is ever perfect. You can get close to it, sure, but you can't achieve perfection, but you can strive for progress, which is what I intend to do with my podcast and what I suggest you do with your goal. Small efforts can add up to major impact and help you to reach your goals. So stop setting dreams and start setting goals with my goal setting workbook for 2021. Stay up to date with everything Rising to Be by signing up to the weekly newsletter. It's filled with blogs, videos, exclusive freebies, and so much more to help you rise to be who you want to be. Create results, not plans. Don't stop rising. If you're watching on IGTV, you can sign up through my link in bio. Keep rising. Follow me on Instagram at risingtobe for motivational content and Twitter at IamRisingtobe for inspirational tweets. Follow me on Pinterest at risingtobe for several boards of inspiration and motivation. And join the Rising to Be Facebook group at Rising to Be. Keep rising. And I'll see you in my next video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday. If you have a video idea on what you would like to see next, make sure to comment it down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that more people like you can watch more videos just like this. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my video. I truly appreciate it. Remember, as we rise to be, we are becoming who we want to be. I am Christina B rising, and I will always be rising. So keep rising to be who you want to be. Bye!